I think your admiral is better than Donitz. I've seen him kicking around a few times. That's the Italians. The Italians have actually done a really good job with their submarines. Don't forget, it's not just my submarines here, it's also the Italian and the German ones. Need to keep looking out for naval battles, then maybe we'll find Donitz somewhere. Because he's also quite good, but I am kind of interested to do a comparison. Another one dead, another one dead. We're definitely causing problems to the British convoy production. Go here, we can see how many they have. They're losing. They had over 200. That's me against Norway. 5 Norwegian sunk. Norway having the second largest merchant marine in World War II. They, like, loads of the convoys supplying the UK and the Soviet Union were Norwegian. Loads of them. Alright, so we've got the Bergman, which is a new gun, so let's go ahead and upgrade our gun production to that. Although, as you can see, land armies are not something I am particularly investing in very heavily. I would like to see if there's anything else I can upgrade. Once we've got the battleship, which is going to be in 3 days, then we can start working on the inclined belt armor scheme and also the 36 heavy ship hull. And at this point, I'm probably going to start building tier 2 destroyers. I want to wait until we've got the top tier for this era battleships before we actually invest in those. Although, thinking about it, if we did get the battlecruiser plan, that's going to give me... Oh, we've just researched the 1936... No, we haven't. We got the first one, didn't we? Yeah, we just got the 1922 heavy ship. We're actually going to get that one for free, so we don't need to research it. And then also the inclined armor scheme. This is actually a bigger deal than I expected. As much as I'd like to get the war on pacifism, I think the battlecruisers are actually going to be more important. We'll start on this. So that's a technology which could be made cheaper. We could just improve our batteries. Yeah, let's do that. And we are into 41, so we do need to start working on these. Focus the 36 hull, then research the 1940 hull. Yep, that's what I'm thinking. Another convoy. Another convoy. Almost actually reached the number that I was aiming for. Right, so we're going to grab the battlecruiser plan. And then we're going to switch over to protect against Britain again. Voices have begun to pop up in favour of the creation of a trio of battlecruisers. Ships larger than anything we have previously built or designed. With German goodwill, they might provide us with the plans for the German battlecruiser Scharnhorst, allowing us to use these as a basis from which to create our own designs. These ships would surely deter any attack on our colonies. Hey, Donbassos. Yeah, they have been trying to bomb us, and I wasn't really expecting to win air superiority quite so easily. I was expecting to get bombed back into the Dark Age. But again, we buffed Germany because I was going to join the Allies. So this is going to be easier than it probably should be. Japan's declared war on the Philippines. That's a American colony, isn't it? Japan? Japan? He is now at war with the US. And the US has joined the Allies. Well, that happened. Japan being Japan, yeah. Wasn't Pearl Harbor this time. Okay, I'm glad I stationed my aircraft over here. But we are now going to be up against American Air Force. I have a feeling that this airbase is going to need to be expanded, because I suspect that Germany's going to want to base air bases here. This is actually really interesting. This is a base that the Axis didn't have, and I suspect might play a vital role. Okay, let's improve the airbase here to a level 10. Let's also get a radar station built. Let's get you to level 4, then build the airbase. The radar station. Speaking of radar stations, I really ought to build my own. Oops. Want the one in Holland. Because the one in Flanders is going to cover more of the English Channel, which is really where the fighting's going on. Also, yeah, their bombing is having an effect. Still have 100 planes. So I'm going to say let's add 100 planes. Oh, shoot. And Germany is about to suicide. Okay. So there's that. Am I buying anything from the US? I'm not. We are actually still completely secure. The only problem is my convoys escaping Curacao. So I might actually want to start basing destroyers over there. Am I sure that's bombing and not just resistance? That's actually a good question. Yeah, it's totally resistance. Okay. Let's... yeah, we're gonna need a couple more of these. I don't have the manpower for it. Non-aggression Manguko, yes. 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 Wait, Japan's justifying against us? Well, we're in the Axis, so I don't think it's really going to matter. Well, actually, let's get the Flemish factories repaired first. Because there's quite a few of them, and I need them. The Italians have taken the Isle of Man? Really? Oh, go Italy. So, Vichy is using submarines in the English Channel still. Another one sunk. I guess we can use Norway as a base for another submarine fleet. We've actually almost reached the number that I wanted. We've started to train. It's going to be a slow process, though. You can destroy the Panama Canal? Interesting. So if you seize the Panama Canal for 30 days, you can destroy it. Hmm. Has Italy blown up Suez? I know Italy controls it. Which is really good, because it means that all of the British trade is going to have to come through here. Canadian. Whoa, that's a lot of Canadian ships that we just sank. Sorry, Canada. Not sorry. Yep, they are still hemorrhaging convoys. It's having an impact. Britain might have blown Suez when the Italians were getting close. That's true, they may have. Do I have the Yoke Storm? Yes, I do. That's that's the reason I have some manpower. Alright, so what did we just finish researching? That was the Destroyer 36. I think I want the Destroyer 1940s now. And then we can start thinking about laying some of those, though I am tempted to get another 12 submarines to stick up here, just so we can completely close them off. Will either be based from Normandy or from Norway? Probably Norway. Oh, actually, it'd probably be based from Faroe. Is that Shetland? That's Faroe. That's Shetland. Wait, do we own Faroe as well? We own Faroe's Islands as well. Faroe Islands is going to be an amazing naval base. Hey, Vichy. I was going to say, can I request control of the Faroe Islands from Vichy so that I can build up the naval base there? But then I'd have to hold it. Although that said, I am not terrible at holding things. With the exception of not having the manpower for it. Should mine the hell out the sea zone surrounding Curacao. You're not wrong. Difficulty is how. Oh. Ha! Germany's got ships stationed in the Caribbean. Yes! The new Pirates of the Caribbean. German submarines. Oh, and here's Donitz. They put their best sub-commander in the Caribbean. So you wanted to compare Donitz versus Hellman? Attack 6. We have attack 5. I think we're a 5-3-3-3 or something like that. I'll double check in a minute. We are both Sea Wolves. We are both blockade runners. We are both fly swatters, silent hunters, torpedo experts. Oh, you've got loading... Really? This is an either or. And he's got both. So he's got faster firing torpedoes and more accurate torpedoes, and then he's got cruiser captain, which I don't. Let's have a look how our commander's doing. Yeah, we're a 5-4-3-3. Oh, actually we are slightly better in those stats than I thought we were. And we're actually fairly close to getting to level 6. What level was Donitz? Was he a 6 already? Might well be. Can't tell. I suspect he is, though. I'm actually a little surprised it doesn't tell you what level they are. Oh, and the Caribbean's gonna... Hang on, the Caribbean's archipelago. How do subs do an archipelago? Because I might actually want to send some of my own. What the best way of seeing it is. It's going to be from here. Sub level 3. Archipelago, visibility -20, so it is really hard to find submarines in archipelagos. Slightly less positioning, which means they'll do less damage, but that close to the US, you probably want to have hard to find. It's hard to find decent submarines nowadays. Donuts of the Caribbean, exactly. Hey, 94th men. Yeah, I sold Japan the East Indies. It's far easier for them to hold on to it because it's so far removed from me. And they do need the resources. Advanced rubber processing. Or production efficiency. I don't think I actually need the production efficiency right now. I think I want to continue with the rubber processing. We're still fine on fuel. I could potentially even sell some more to Germany. Oh. Hang on, my consumption's only 1.1 thousand, I produce 1.9. I can sell Germany like another 200 or 300 fuel. Let's get some more synthetics. Because I am the main producer of rubber on our side. I think. Germany. Modify the Lend-Lease. Increase you to 400 barrels. I'll make it 500 a day. There you go. No longer getting the effects of cave to the Germans. Which I think... Actually, I don't remember what that penalty was doing. If we go over here, we can have a look. Oh, my democracy support's just gone down, but that's fine, we are 77% fascist. And I don't really see the Netherlands as being fascist. I see them as being radical capitalist. Because again, my theory crafting here is that the Netherlands went to war because of free trade. Britain threatened to blockade them like they did in the First World War, and the Netherlands went no. New on Netflix, Caribbean Vikings. Mexico has joined the Allies. Winston Churchill has welcomed the Mexican president's offer of support in the war against Germany. German wolfpacks recently sank the neutral Mexican oil tanker Potrero del Llano and Falla de Oro, an act of war resulting in the loss of civilian life, and the Mexican government has stated its desire to see the German U-boat activity in the Caribbean ended once and for all. Great, more enemies in this area. And now we've got American Marines trying to land, but we have German troops trying to defend us here now as well. And they've given us George von Kuchler as a defensive garrison commander. Oh, no, we've got Slovakians and Germans. +9. Yeah, we're crushing them. I do wonder how we're doing in the air, though. Oh, go dear. Germany is at war with the Soviets. It was all going so well. Defeat? Oh, we lost one sub. Away, so we've got 21 subs right now. Germany breaks the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. The non-aggression pact between Germany and the Soviet Union, a surprising development to begin with, has now, less surprisingly, fallen apart. Germany is attacked, breaking the pact, and returned once again to openly speaking of the Soviet Union as a menace that must be faced if their vision for a future is to become reality. Yes, we must break open the Soviet Union so we can trade with their people. American submarines. They're going to be a problem. How I try to be. I think I want to do some more air doctrine research. Especially as I have tons of air experience right now. For some bizarre reason. So now we definitely want to block this, so that we can cut off Soviet supply as well. No American Lend-Lease for you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take half of you, and that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to create a new task force. There we go. You currently have no orders. You are going to convoy raid here. And your template is going to be the submarine template. Okay. Cool. It starts almost a month later than in real life. Winter is coming, peeps. Oh dear. Well, I'm not being invaded. Why not station my entire army in Flanders? Because I am terrified of being invaded. We don't have naval superiority, we have air superiority. And even that is now shaky. I have a feeling I'm going to be fighting most of this air war myself. Let's put you to the top to make sure that you get all the factories you need. Also, let's put you there, have artillery last. Ah, we got the battlecruiser plan. Excellent. So hopefully Germany gives me the battlecruisers that I need. Oh. I could have got destroyers way cheaper than I am now. Way cheaper. No matter. What I really need to do is protect against Britain. True neutrality means that we shall defend our sovereignty against any that would violate it, even if this should be the British, in a misguided attempt to safeguard our ports and airfields from the Germans. Nope, they just mean to steal my money. The German Reich shares battlecruiser plans. The German Reich has decided to share their plans for the Scharnhorst-class battlecruiser with us. Sweet. In which case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to researching this. I know there's a little bit of a waste of destroyer tech there, but I suspect that with the upgraded escorts we can then do that. And then once we have the Scharnhorst in 100 days, we can start building those. Oh, I really need more civilian industry. What are we actually doing in terms of build slots? Almost at capacity already. We are at capacity over there. Any other places? Not build anything over on that side. Okay. I need more shipyards! Does that mean the anti-air and the artillery also gets you better anti-air on your ships? That's a good question. I don't actually know. Yes. Oh, of course, anti-air upgrade decreases your factory bomb vulnerability. I've forgotten about that. And the same as building anti-air in your provinces does. Which is something I haven't done. Actually, we are not getting bombed at all. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to reduce the number of planes that we have here to 200. And increase this to 400. Dispersed 4. Okay, well that's going to allow me to build more factories. A couple more. And then... I'm sure that we need resource extraction. Don't think we even need fuel refining. Maybe we want to get improved oil processing so I can send more to Germany. One thing which is desperately needed in this game is to see how much oil your allies have, because currently there's no way of doing that. I have no idea whether Germany is short or not. It's Germany, they're going to be short, but I don't know by how much. Like, how much do I need to be sending them? No idea. If anyone can think of any ways of seeing how to do that, do let me know. Does the game still teleport planes from their airfield to the target zone? Yeah, I think so. Which is very annoying, because it's really unrealistic. So this is what a pirate nation in Hoi 4 looks like. Yep, pretty much. By air and by sea. And I've done basically nothing on land except for take Belgium. How many oil things do you have? Fuel. There needs to be another thing here for fuel. How much am I producing? It doesn't actually tell you how much you're stockpiling either. I can send you 800 a day and I'm still on full. Okay, almost. Consumption 1.1k. Maximum consumption 2.3k. It doesn't factor that in at all. And now I am losing, but it's going to take me more than 5 years to run out. So, yeah, I think what I'm going to do is increase the amount of fuel I'm getting from my refineries. Your stockpile is on the logistics screen. It's also up here. It's not my stockpile I'm worried about, it's Germany's. Being the Dutch, I actually am one of the main producers of fuel in the world. And Germany definitely isn't. Germany is one of the biggest consumers in the world, so I'm lend-leasing fuel to Germany, but I don't know how much they actually need. That's the problem.